Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. Sorry, I was 5 minutes late getting on. Running around, you know, the usual, it's summertime. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're actually going to be playing with a stamp set from the, what's it called? The beginner brochure. Check it out. So this one is like if you, hang on, Good Morning Magnolia. It's in front of me, so just a second, I'm going to grab it. So we've got this big one in the catalog, right? Which is Good Morning Magnolia. But if you're a beginner stamper, hello there peeps, you're not going to have like blocks big enough to use all the, you know, all the different gack, right? So it ends up kind of becoming a bit costly when you're first starting. Now, some of the things I want to show to you guys, oh yay, hi all of you, is that this is one of our beginner stamp sets. Kind of awesome. Happy birthday, thank you, congratulations, all in one. And then the Magnolia that, I don't know, just kind of kicks butt and works for everything. So what we are going to do is we're actually going to start with this adorable Magnolia. Hello, sunshine. Oh my gosh, Robin, I have to tell you, I just had an email and it was from someone wanting to know if her bestie was going to be at the retreat. She was quite giddy. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, nope, not that color. You are not going to use Mary Merlot for this. You may have seen this card on my Facebook or on my blog. Okay, so ink this bad boy up in gray granite. I'm kind of in love with this color. Now, I am going to, for the sake of this, you can't see me doing it, but I'm stamping it off just on a piece of grid paper that I have. How did I get this to fit? Jeez, that was tight. Anyway, whatever, we'll make it work. I can do that. That's good. Now, I don't want this to be super dark because I'm doing this thing called no line coloring. Hi, Sandy. I got your text. I was already on, so I was like, I can't answer. Okay, so we're doing this thing called no line coloring. And you're like, well, that has lines, Ash. We can see them. It does. But what it, I could have stamped this actually if I wanted to, even in the Rococo Rose. Just, I like saying that, Rococo Rose. Hello, peeps. But I could have stamped it in the Rococo Rose and then colored it that way. But then my leaves would have been a bit funky looking too. So what I tend to do is I tend to go, you know, like a neutral color. So the granite gray is great for that. So I kind of went in here. And I'm going to give it a really dark blob in the center. And then I'm going to kind of, as I've said to you before, Stampin' Up! Likes to do these for people like me who struggle with knowing where to add color. They put these kind of great little hash marks in for shading. And so I'm like, okay, look at that. I can follow Stampin' Up's directions and I can put it in my shading. Sounds like a nightclub singer. I do. Rococo Rose. Oh, I was like, believe me, I don't sound like a nightclub singer. It does, doesn't it? I always giggle. Some names you're like, really? Okay, so I go up here and just kind of give in. You're like, wow, your coloring is awful. I know. Are you proud of me? Go in, do this, okay? So I give it a little bit of dark right in there. Now I'm going back in. I'm so obsessed with blends. I never thought I would say that I was obsessed with markers in any way, shape, or form. Now from here, I'm just being speedy. Go through, hit it up with your marker. Don't worry at this point. So it's still gonna look ugly, but that is not a concern to me right now. Don't care, it's all good. So we're just filling in the rest of the space. Choo-choo. You can make noises while you do it. I can't look up because if I look up right now, I'm going to go outside the lines. Then you're really going to laugh at how ugly my coloring is. We only sound like a teacher said, oh, my singing voice, it's not good. I always, that's my threat. If you guys don't get this done now, I'm going to start singing. Okay, Mrs. McKay, we're doing it. I promise. I can't believe that a week today, I will be on day 2 back with the kids. It's crazy. Okay, today was a good day. Little golfing, little ice cream, nice hike with my parents. Okay, so we're coming in here now, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna work on those zones where we put our shading in. We're gonna kind of go right back over them, and we're going to work out, you're gonna work it out. You're gonna get your shading lines out. So the difference between your dark and your light, hey, this is why they're called blends, people. You need to blend it, yes? Work it in. And you'll notice when I go over it even the second time with the light marker that it does get darker, which is awesome. But that's where you really have the ability to work in those other colors into kind of, I totally cannot see if you're talking to me. We have to make noise. Glad to catch you live. I totally am enjoying my last few days. Yes, I honestly though, I don't know where this summer went. It has gone so insanely fast. Okay, so now I gotta work on this middle zone. Really. My flower looks a little bit diseased right now. Shh. The one that I did doesn't look so diseased, so I know it's not gonna end up all weird. I just have to get there. And I'm like a instant gratification person, so it needs to be fixed right now. Yeah, the boys and I went to the driving range with my dad, and child number 1 hit 90 million balls in about 8.5 seconds and has blisters on both of his hands, which was quite, well, it's entertaining for me, not for him. Right, Joe? Okay, so kind of got in there and you can see. Now, I feel like I still got some blotchies, but can you see what I mean in terms of the blotchiness from where I shaded it in? Kind of worked its way out. And we've got those beautiful flowers. Do you have a week to go back to school? Do I have to go back to school week of planning? No, I do not. I mean, I could, absolutely. I make sure I'm pretty much set up before I leave in June. Because I don't know, I think this time with my kids and my family is very difficult for me to give up. And so I'd rather kind of put in the time at the end of June where I'm fried anyway. And so just, get sorted out. Also, the other thing that's tough is it can actually change. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can be told in June that you're teaching one thing. And then by the time you get back, you find out that you're actually teaching something entirely different. Not entirely different, but it can be a different grade. And I have had that happen to me before. I was such a keener. I think my year 4. And I had, I'd done my first month of planning and I'm talking detailed lesson plans, only to go back and find out I was not teaching the grade that I had planned for. So I did learn my lesson. And I know I have, after all these years, this is year 22. Is that not crazy? After 22 years, I've got all my September stuff kind of dialed and ready to go. Okay, so I'm just working out those dark lines. Now, can you see what I mean about the no line coloring? In that you can see where I use the gray granite, but it's nowhere near as kind of stark as if we had used the Memento. So you get a much more subtle whoop, whoop approach. Yes? Okay, we got it. So we've got this beautiful flower. I feel like I'm doing all these things and I'm just gonna make you sit and watch me today. I'm sorry, don't get mad. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, and then we actually have to do the card. I just really like the flower. So we're gonna fussy cut this, and I should have fussy cut, I should have had one, where you can do and by the magic of television, bing, I could have popped out of a completed fussy cut flower for you. Okay, so if you're not noticing, pay attention for a sec. When you fussy cut, I know a lot of people that do not like fussy cutting, and I'm not gonna lie, I have been one. I do find it therapeutic now. What I do is I tend to not try and let my scissors move around. I tend to try and move the paper, and it keeps me from getting those jagged cut lines that you can get when your scissors are the ones doing the moving. Also, I very rarely close the scissors, so they kind of sit in this halfway open position while I'm cutting. If I got it up too tight, I like that idea. We'll have to try. No, Shanda, you would love it. It's actually really satisfying, the no line one. Works great with Sahara Sand too. Sahara Sand's actually really good. It's even a bit lighter than the gray granite that I used. I think it was because my card base that I'm going to be using is gray granite that I went with it. So I was like, if it does show it all, it'll keep it consistent. Okay, peeps. Start the Jeopardy theme song. See how fast I can do this. Da, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Sorry, you're gonna have that in your head. We could do Baby Shark. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna start singing that. Okay. Let's stick with the theme song. Na, 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 na. Someone's gonna kill me for doing that. Sorry, I shouldn't have even said those words. Okay, you ready? Whoop. Cut the last corner. Got it. Done. Okay, so we've got that one. Beautiful little flower. Now, I can close that ink pad. And I'm going to show you a couple little tricks that I did on this card. I don't need my blends. I can toss those to the side. I'll use my Mary Merlot, but not yet. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some die cutting first. Hello, Teddy Madden. Oh, hang on, I missed what somebody said there. Must give a try. Seen it done with watercolor, but not with blends. Yes, you can use any of your colors of ink, Mare. So we're gonna bring in our Big Shot. Now, what we're gonna, and Big Shot, just Big Shot, because it's the end of it, right? Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry it anymore. We do have a new one coming, so we're just waiting on that one. I'm gonna grab my Seasonal Layers die. Why? Because I love this scalloped edge, and we're gonna steal this one out, okay? So you want this one here. And all we're gonna do is I have got a pre-cut piece of Rococo Rose. Does anyone else feel the need to roll their R's when they say that, or is it just me? Okay, so we're gonna put it on like that, and I want it like right down at that bottom edge. Now, I feel like 2 seconds ago I had, oh there it is, a cutting plate. This is a little bit kind of scoochy. Marika, how was your class? Okay, ready? So I'm gonna go, I don't want it to move. Hold your breath, everybody stay still. Don't wiggle, you guys. Oh, it's not centered, I have to go back up, sorry. I don't like the fact that these two were not kind of, it's not gonna be even when I pull it off. Still not gonna be even, come here you. I know I have issues. Back off, you guys. Okay, now we have to get it back under again. Oh, jeez Louise. Put it down carefully. Don't wiggle it. Roll those R's. Rococo Rose. You realized your earphones are in? What happened? Wondering why I can't hear you? That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go through here. So I die cut that, and look what I want you to see this. I pretty much only made my paper like a snick. Can we call that? Is that an actual measurement? I made it a snick longer than I needed it because I wanted to be able to die cut off that cute little scalloped edge. Okay, so next step we're gonna do is we are going to pull out the thin die adapter. We do not need it. I'm gonna put my dies back in the drawer so that I don't knock them off. And I'm gonna go to my Subtles embossing folder, peeps. So the side that's got the little Stampin' Up! Logo on it is the face up side. Does that make sense? So I want the side of my cardstock on there like this. And we're gonna scooch it, good. Pull your bottom off. Now this one, I don't have to use our new the blue plate because my Subtles is from before we changed over. So mine works perfectly with this. You would notice it would be too tight, okay? Thanks for centering that. Oh my gosh, Barb, you gotta say it. It would have made me crazy too, girl. And half the time it's because I'm so busy yapping that I don't notice. And then I would be all cheesed afterward and need to redo it. Okay, so we've got this bit, yes? And we've got this bit. Now, I have some Whisper White and I wanna show you a little trick. So I'm gonna keep using this. I love Barb, I wasn't gonna say anything. Dude. You met me, you gotta say something. So we're gonna kind of do a little bit of a trick here in that I need to make sure, hang on, I need this going the same way. Nope, that's not it. I need to make sure they're the same width, there. Okay, so with it this way, I'm actually gonna take this and I'm going to, I can't see if that's straight. Can anybody else see? It's because my plate's got a, it's got a boob. Hang on, we got a little flatter plate. That one's gonna make me crazy. I can't center anything. Hello, Cindy. Okay, there, that one's better. Not a lot, but it's still better. Jeez, oh no, now I missed the plate. See? Don't let me talk. I'm an idiot. There, that's the way I want it. Okay, because what I want on this is I essentially want 2 stitched edges, okay? But, so we're gonna come here. I'm gonna go like this. Crack it off. Crack the second one. Oh, good Lord. I never put it through square like that, but I have to make a mistake. Okay. Okay, so now we've got that. And I got a goop. Move this off to the side for a second because we have a little bit of work to do on this first. So I've got that really nice stitched edge. Sorry, I needed a block. I was walking away from you. Someone told me the other day that it drives them crazy when I do that because I sound muffled. So I am not walking away from you. Staying close. Okay, so I've got the little congratulations down. Now, for me, I do a really good job of putting these on the block crooked. So what I like to do is make sure it's down, I'm not touching it, and then it on this way, okay? And most of the time, let's see, most of the time it's pretty straight. That one's actually not. There, that'll be good. Nope, that is not good. Oh, jeez. Oh, I know what I've done before too. Check this out. You can go like this. Use your paper. Ha! Look at that. I'm talking skill here, people. Okay, so now I'm going to Mary Merlot. Now, if you did not notice, where's the other stamp? Ink pad. Oh, I didn't bring it out. Mary Merlot and Rococo Rose look absolutely amazing together. Now, that's still not straight, but I'm not going to worry too much. It's going to drive somebody crazy, though. Right, Barb? We're going to stamp that. Just down on there. All pretty and cute. Yay! Hello, Ashley Pfeiffer. Okay, next. You ready? Grab your snail. And I've got a little strip of my coordinating designer series paper, right? So these are just from the color family ones. And we're going to bring this in right above our congratulations. And we're going to kind of make it as straight as humanly possible. Now, I can see right away that this is going to need a trim, but I can fix that in a minute, so I'm not going to freak out, okay? Maybe a little Barb's like, seriously, Ange, fix it. Okay, next thing we're going to do. I'm going to do all these little bits first before I grab the trimmer to kind of make it all perfect so that it doesn't drive people like Barb and I crazy, is we're actually going to do one more time with this. Remember, we've got this guy here that we were using? So, pull this guy out to the side. Grab this again. Pull this to the right side because I have issues and prefer to feed it in from the right rather than the left. Okay, so on here, all I'm going to do this time is I'm going to come back in, and I want this one a little bit closer than the bottom one, so I'm just going to line it up like that. So I'm basically using these to create a border. Hello, Anna. You ready? Come in and squooch. Make the noise. You're going to get a little more resistance because I'm putting this rectangular frame through straight versus if you put it in angled, there's zero resistance. There's zero resistance, people. Got it? There's no redistancing. Okay, so when I pull that out, oh, it moved a little. Barb, don't look. Look away, Barb. Look away. Could be a little wider on one side than the other, but that's okay. Okay, so Barb and I are okay. We're moving on. Next, we have got this piece, all wonderful and beautiful. This is just toss it. Okay, it's gone. Next, put your snail on here. Now we're going to put these two layers together first, and then I'm going to give it a little trim because I want them to be perfect. Clean your goobs off. Okay, can you, everybody, you ready? Look at this. Look at your Magnolia Blooms. I'm walking away, and I'm not going to talk because it makes people angry. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, so much better. See, now everything fits and we got no weird white stuff hanging out there. Okay, so now we're going to Miss M. Hello, M. How jacked are you right now? Are you on your countdown? Are you freaking out? Have you picked out your outfit for your first day back? Which is like super cool, but not like overly cool so that we don't look like we're a tryhard. I know the angst. Okay. You ready? So we're going in here, peeps. And we're just going to put, look at this. Do you see Rococo Rose on Mary Merlot? Woo, woo. It's gorgeous. Oh, no, it's not on straight. Barb, look away. You really only, well, I'm picky on my own work. I pull it apart all the time. I feel like maybe somebody's not cut straight. And then look at, I've got a goop there. It's going to need a rhinestone there. How did I do that? Was it you guys? Did you goop it? Come here. Come on down. If you talk to the paper, it works. Okay, we've got that. With a goob. Do you like the goob? Did anyone notice when the goob appeared? I don't know how I did a goob. Okay, so we have got here, this is just a gray granite card base, yes? Now, I need, what is that? Oh, I know what that is. We have got dimensionals, just a second. They're down in the drawer. I finished up my last sheet. Okay, so here, we're coming in. Oh, it is. Can you, oh, yep. Cleaning her closet at the moment while Mom goofs off on Facebook. It is hard to pick. I think I've spent more time picking outfits. I don't know. There was and then just if you're a teenager, you try on the outfit, but it's a lot of work to hang it back up. So it's way easier just to toss it in a pile on your floor. And then, Martha, hello, Martha. And then your mother picks it up because she thinks it's dirty laundry and you've got to avoid having to do it. Well, unless your mother doesn't do your wash, and then you have to pick it up yourself and you have to wash it again. Martha Moles, are you avoiding school too? Okay, hang on. Put that one on, okay? So we've got that really pretty layer there. Now we've got this guy, we've got our congratulations on already. I need this. So I'm going to go, this is the coordinating Rococo Rose, say it 10 times fast, Rococo Rose ribbon. And then I'm going to grab my 9 zillion rhinestones. Yes, peeps. And we're going to go with the darker color of the Rococo Rose, okay? So all I'm going to do is you can change any of your rhinestones to match. You could use the faceted dots. I didn't find they had quite enough. They were too flat for this. I needed a bit of sparkle. So you just do this. Don't mash your tip. Be careful because you can actually like break out your tip. I hung out all my outfits for this week. Oh my gosh, you are organized. Laura, I'm the girl that's like, what are we wearing today? Okay, that'll work. Okay, so we've got all 3 sizes. What did I do with those scissors that we were fussing with? Did anyone see me put them away? I don't think I put them away. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take these. And these, I don't think I can strategically place it over, but maybe I can draw the eye away from it. There is a goob. You might not be able to see it on TV, but there is a goob. Hi, Todd. Hi, Dot. Okay, so we're going to come in here. Sure, we'll strategically place it there. So it looks like it's casting a shadow on the goob. Okay, there. And then we're going to come up here. Funny enough, I actually think I did a goob on the first card too. And then we'll pull you down there so we get a triangle. Wee. Okay, now you're going to take this and I'm actually going, you're loving the colors. I know, kind of fun together, eh? And so we're going to take this and we're going to go foop and foop. No, there's no method nor madness to that. I just hacked them off. Okay, fold them in half just like this because I want to flag my end. And I want it to kind of work out evenly. Take the little goober off the bottom. Okay, come back to here. Do it again. Good, look good. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of the rhinestones because heaven forbid I stick more on a card. We're gonna go to our Rococo Rose flower. I seriously, you have to do that. It's way more satisfying. And we are going to pop these guys under. Now, you guys, you are running out of time. The recruiting promotion, it's called their extra recruiting promotion is on. The word recruiting cracks me up. Basically, you guys, it's like their ability to take advantage of the demonstrator discount, okay? So you want a demo discount? Yeah, you do. Have you seen the holiday catalog? Then it's perfect time because you can spend $135 right now. And no shipping, no taxes, so $135 flat, and you actually get to choose $205 worth of product. Woo! And you can actually choose those from the holiday catalog. I know, check that out. I feel like he's gonna jump off. I feel like we're gonna need to add a little bit of extra. No, where am I gonna add it? There. You can choose them from the holiday catalog so that you don't break the bank then. Yes, put those on. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna hang that pretty little flower right there and ta-da! There you go, peeps. Okay, there was the original. So you can see, oh, I think I like my shading better on today's flower. Huh, interesting. Didn't think I was gonna say that. Okay, and the goob is not as noticeable as I thought it was. That rhinestone and its strategic placement worked very well. Yes, what a deal. I know the holiday catalog included. Seriously, dude. Okay, so there you go, my dears. Please remember that if you go to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, you place an order of $25 or more, you actually get a little PDF each month that you spend $25 or more. And then you also, if you spend 50 or more, you get a make and take pack that goes with that PDF. Yes. So head to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com. Hello, Mama, who's downstairs sitting on the deck. And remember that the Magnolia Blooms one, it's not in the big catalog. This is actually in our starter brochure. It's like a starter kit, but if you're ordering online, you can like just put in the search bar Magnolia Blooms and it will come up. Or there's your item number, 152729. But even better, forget that. I want you to go, oh, this is so weird. I'll put the link in after because seriously, would you like this? HTTPS:// no, just kidding. That's super dorky. And I'll give you the link where you can actually go and do your starter kit. I would love to have you as part of my West Coast creators, people. Oh, you didn't know we could color on rhinestones? Yes, and Denise, you can have any color you want with your blends. But I would love to have you join our Wicked West Coast creators family. We have way too much fun. Anyway, peeps, have an amazing day. And guess what? I'll see you tomorrow. The next card is ready. Goodbye.